Hello everyone, I am going to explain about CMA USA. It is one of the professional qualification equivalent to CPA in US. Though I said equivalent, those are all two different. So one is competitive and another is again competitive. Both are similar in the sense really tough and competitive. CMA is nothing but Certified Management Accountant. There is also a CMA course in India which was initially called as CWA, that is Cost and Works Accountant. But this CMA is from US, competitive course for CPA US.
What is the minimum qualification to get into CMA USA?
See, unlike the minimum qualification in India, if you see in US for the CMA, even if you have done your higher secondary, plus 2, you are eligible. Having said that, after higher secondary, you are going to get into your graduation. When you are in first year, second year or final year, you are still eligible to get into your CMA US, and any professionally qualified persons are also eligible. So when you ask me, the minimum qualification is just higher secondary. That's the minimum qualification required. And students from any stream, it's not just restricted to your commerce. The students who are doing BA, say history, BSc, they are also eligible to pursue this CMA US.
Thank you. How many papers are there in CMA, sir?
So to your surprise, yes, there are only 2 papers in CMA US. Unlike our CA and CWA, where you need to go through intermediate, finish group 1, group 2, all these things in inter and final, there is nothing like it in CMA US. We have just 2 papers. When I say 2 papers, you should not take it very lightly. There are a lot of topics that are covered under these 2 papers. So it's only 2 papers. That's it for your CMA US.
Thank you, sir. What is the frequency of the examination of CMA USA?
Frequency, there are totally 6 months in which you can take this CMA US. Once in January, February, then there again March, April, it's not there, window is not open. Then it's May, June, once again July, August is closed, then September, October. So in a year, you are allowed to take up this exam 6 months in 1 year, January, February, May, June and September, October.
Thank you, sir. What is the course duration?
Course duration, there is no such, say, the constraint like our CA or CWA saying it is 3 years duration. No, the course duration depends on your effort. I am going to say only the minimum effort required to complete this exam. You can complete as earlier as 9 months, or you can even take up to 24 months. It all depends on your effort. If you are going to be a full-time student, yes, you are supposed to be a student at all times. Put all your effort, see to that, get your degree, that is professional degree in 9 months, get employed elsewhere. But if you are going to be a person who is employed, you might be having a lot of pressure, even your family commitment. Amidst all those things, if you are going to do, I can give you some extra time, say 15 months, 16 months or 18 months you can complete. You cannot extend beyond that because any professional course requires commitment. Am I right? So you people will be ready to have that commitment. You will be completing in 9 months to 15 months time. There is nothing more than that. But the course duration might extend up to 3 years. That is for the entrance and membership fees. Otherwise, you can finish the course within 15 months.
Thank you, sir. Next question is, what is the minimum pass percentage? I mean, how many marks I got to score to say that I have cleared CMA USA?
See, there are 2 things which we need to see in any professional qualification. Those are the duration, how long it takes for us to complete a course, and what is the pass percentage. As well, the cost. Cost I will put it towards the end. Let me see what is the percentage that I need to get myself pass. Here is the catch. If you see our Indian professional exam, you need to get minimum 40. There is something called aggregate you have to achieve. But in this case, it's really somewhat tougher. You have to get 72% to have yourself passed in any of these papers. So part 1, you have to get 72% and part 2 also 72%. This is called percentile. When I say percentage, it's not percentage, it is 72 percentile.
Can I take the examination in India or should I go to USA to take up the examination, sir?
During these days, you can take up the exam in India. It sounds good, right? You are not going to spend extra money to travel to US. Earlier it was the case that you need to travel to US. During this COVID time, all these exams have come to India, and this is also one of our favorable thing that we can get the foreign professional qualification by being in India, by writing this exam in India. Yes, you have the exam centers in India.
Thank you, sir. What would be the cost to complete the course?
Yeah. So if I say the cost, this cost is for the first attempt. I am going to say this thing for all my students. When you approach any exam, any professional, back of your mind you should have, I am going to complete in the first attempt. So the cost that anybody is going to tell you, it's only for the first attempt, not for till the time you get your certificate. No. All these costs are for each attempt. So you have the entrance fee, you have the membership fee, and you have the exam fee for as many times you are going to take, but I am sure you are going to take only once because you are going to complete in the first attempt. From the Indian point of view, you are not going to spend anything more than 3 lakhs for completing your CMA exam. When I say 3 lakhs, not all these payments are in Indian rupees. Mostly it's in US dollars, right from entrance fee, membership fee and exam fee. Only for coaching and study materials and LMS, you are going to spend in Indian rupees. Overall, you are not going to spend more than 3 lakhs if you are going to pass in the first attempt, and you will.
What is the frequency of the examination, sir?
Frequency, as I initially said, it's alternate January, February, May, June, and then September, October.
Sir, what is the scope of CMA USA in India or elsewhere?
You don't need to have this doubt even at back of your mind. CMA US, it's having its own value. Value is just not in US. Since you said it is CMA US, it's just not recognized in US. It's recognized across the world. Name it, Middle East, Australia, anywhere. US, as the name itself carries US. But of course, during these days, CMA is having a very good scope even in India because of a lot of MNCs. You gain to get into employment once you complete your CMA US. The scope is really bright.
Thank you, sir. Is there any age limit to do this course, CMA USA?
One good thing about these professional qualifications is that it doesn't look into your age at all, because they know the person who wants to get professional has to get some benefit or leverage in their age. Why age? Age doesn't matter for education. If you are 19 and you are into +2 or you are doing your graduation first year, second year, you are eligible. Likewise, the person who because of family commitment has gone into employment at their earlier age and who are thinking that they couldn't pursue their professional, it's a boon. You can get into this professional qualification at any point of time. Even if you are at the age of 70, you have unfulfilled desire of not getting into professional, there it is. This course is there for you to take. You can do at any age, no age limit at all.
Thank you, sir. Sir, what are the paper names in CMA USA?
Measurement and analytics. And part 2 is strategic financial management. We call it as SFM. These are all the 2 papers in CMA US.
Thank you, sir. We have one final question. When you have referred the fees as in the range of 2,50,000 to 3 lakhs, should that be paid upfront?
No, Not at all. There is no upfront payment at all. You are going to pay at periodical intervals, that is during those stages. When you are going to get registered, you are not going to pay anything. You are going to only join a coaching center. Say you are going to join Sreeram Coaching Point. You are going to pay for your coaching as well as the LMS system, wherein you are going to have your study materials and classes. You are going, when you are ready, after you attend the coaching and you reach a stage where you could take up the exam, at that point we can register, you pay your entrance fee, membership fee and then exam fees. These fees you are going to pay at later stage, not upfront.